Of Apple this morning with an outperform rating and a price target of $171. Good to see you, Mitch. Thanks so much for joining us. I mean, let's start on that particular topic about whether Apple should start to get it more broadly into the crypto space, Bitcoin in particular, and whether you think it could be an opportunity for them.
Yeah, so I really do believe this is a pretty clear opportunity, in my opinion, because if you look at Square's R&D budget, they spend about $670 million per year. Apple generates cash flow of that amount in less than 2.5 days. So the amount of R&D expense it would take to kind of create a crypto exchange for them, just to be clear, they don't even need to own any crypto assets. They could just create an exchange. And if you run that math, Coinbase right now is going public through a direct listing, right? And they're valued at $50 to $80 billion with only 35 million people as their install base. Apple has a 1.5 billion install base, and they sell 200 million phones per year. So what prevents Apple from utilizing its best asset, which is software, a closed ecosystem, and basically putting people onto a crypto wallet and then making money off the fees? So again, there's been a lot of news here saying that I think they should buy it and all this other stuff. But really the clear message is, why can't they just become an exchange, use the software, and just get fees based on the exchange of crypto assets? I don't think that cryptocurrency is going away anytime soon. And so if they just simply become the exchange, it's a low risk way for them to utilize the most valuable part of their asset, which is security and software.
Do you expect this to happen? Are you reporting on this based on any expectations, anything you've heard from the company, or it's just your analysis of an opportunity that they'd have?
This is just solely my entire analysis. If I was working at Apple as a strategy officer, this is legitimately something I would do, because if you can invest $500 million to potentially create $50 to $80 billion in equity value, that's a lot more compelling to me than trying to compete against an Elon Musk and Tesla, a distributed energy company where you're going to spend $15 to $20 billion just for a maybe. Just for full disclosure here, I do own GBTC and Tesla, so I don't want people to believe that I'm trying to make any sort of nefarious activity here or anything like that. But it just doesn't make any logical sense, right? If you have a 200 million person install base and you can create value out of that with just creating a small exchange, why wouldn't you do it? So far, the feedback from investors I've gotten is that it sounds like it's out of left field. But again, if you don't think that exchanges are going away anytime soon, why wouldn't you do this?
Well, I think two reasons. One, it could open you up to all kinds of new regulatory scrutiny when they're all focused on Bitcoin, becoming a Bitcoin exchange. But also, I mean, you're assuming the big gains if the price continues to go up, which I'm not sure that that's necessarily a universal idea. A lot of people still think this is a massive bubble and it's worth nothing.
So again, they don't even have to own the Bitcoin, right? So that second part, I don't agree with that. What I'm saying is they can basically just be the exchange. Let's say you wanted to buy a Bitcoin or a fraction of a Bitcoin. You just go in your Apple Wallet and you click buy. They take a 0.01% fee or something small, right? Then at that point, you're just making money on the exchange. And then in terms of the regulatory part, Tesla's involved now. Square is involved now. You also got MicroStrategy involved, right? PayPal's involved. They did it legally, right, in a closed system. Again, a closed system guarantees that you can't take something off the exchange because they're keeping it within the ecosystem. So why wouldn't they be able to do the same thing?
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.